Post-pregnancy sex gone wrong. Just 3 weeks post-pregnancy, when desire overcame reason, and what was meant to be a moment of intimacy turned into a nightmare I've never been able to forget. The hormones coursing through my body after giving birth left me in a state of perpetual arousal, a primal need that begged to be satisfied. And in the heat of the moment, with my husband by my side, we made a decision born out of desperation and desire: anal sex, deemed safer in our postpartum state. I remember blindfolding him, not out of a desire for kink, but rather to shield him from the sight of my leaking breasts, swollen and engorged with milk. It was a messy affair, to say the least, but in that moment, we were lost in the throes of passion, oblivious to the potential consequences of our actions. As we reached the pinnacle of pleasure, our bodies entwined in a desperate embrace, I felt a sudden rush of warmth, followed by a sickening sensation as something large and foreign fell from my body onto his chest. Panic seized me as I scrambled to explain away the horror that had unfolded before us. "It's just jello," I stammered, the lie slipping from my lips before I could stop it. "Breastfeeding makes me super hungry, you know." But the truth hung heavy in the air, a silent spectre that refused to be ignored. And when I returned with a washcloth in hand, ready to clean up the mess I had inadvertently made, the scene that greeted me was beyond anything I could have imagined. My husband, gagging and retching, held in his hand the remnants of my deception, oblivious to the true nature of the substance he had just consumed. And in that moment, I made a decision that haunts me still, to keep the truth hidden, buried deep within the recesses of my soul. For how could I bring myself to tell him the truth, to shatter the illusion of normalcy that had sustained us through those early days of parenthood? How could I bear the weight of his disgust, knowing that it was my own body that had betrayed us both? And so, I carry this secret with me, a silent reminder of the lengths we will go to in the name of love, and the sacrifices we make to protect those we hold dear. But in the quiet moments of the night, when sleep eludes me and the memory of that day threatens to consume me whole, I wonder, would he want to know the truth, or is it better left unsaid? Thanks for listening. Follow for more stories.